Why do some things feel like they aren't worth waiting for? Sometimes I will wait for so long and work so hard to earn something. Yet, as soon as I get my reward, it's gone, and it feels like it wasn't worth the time and sweat I put into it. The more I think about the times this has happened to me, I realize that it's my fault that the reward is disappointing. I rush through it and don't enjoy what I earn. My past experiences have led me to believe that I will enjoy my reward much more if I take the time to savor it, rather than try to experience it all at once. Recently, the last book in one of my favorite series was released, and the second I had it, I consumed it. I read it in less than 3 days, and while I was reading the book, I barely paid attention to class and rushed through all of my homework. Any and every free second I had, I was reading. I had waited almost 2 years for it, and though the author had delivered on her promise of an epic ending to the series, I was disenchanted with it. I had sped through the hundreds of pages devoted to building up to the plot and rushed my way through its pinnacle. This wonderful book was my reward for waiting so long, and I wasted it. 9 years ago, I stood in line for hours to get my hands on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows when it was released at midnight. Over the next couple of weeks, I treasured that book. But while I was reading it, it hit me that it was the last Harry Potter book. When its story concluded, there would be no more Weasleys, no more Hogwarts, no more magic. I slowed down and began to appreciate every word J.K. Rowling had written. I didn't so much as peek at the epilogue, unlike some of my friends. After finishing the book that marked the end of the series that was my childhood, I had no complaints, other than the deaths of some of my favorite characters. The story felt complete, and the effort that I had taken to read slowly had paid off. I have a lot of memories from times I should have enjoyed my reward, but I squandered it by going too fast. I also have some memories from when I did remember to slow down and savor the experience. Sometimes I need to remind myself of my past experiences, because like reading a book I waited years for, my reward would be all that much sweeter if I just take the time to enjoy it.